I will go through the same exact process with this hydrangea as well. I will go through the same exact process with this hydrangea as well. I already put my post down. I'm going to take my chicken wire, wrap it all the way around, and then take the leaves that I may have taken from my husband and start protecting my hydrangea so I can have more blooms. That's my goal, is to make a healthier hydrangea, more blooms. One thing I will do is I will come in once all this dries out. I will clip off the top of these existing blooms. It's not going to bloom on a bloom, and then it can focus on shooting out more to make more flowers in the end. Safety first. Have my chicken wire on a stake. That way I can just roll it out really easy. Now it does roll up on itself, but makes it a lot easier to wrap around. And I don't have to measure. Makes it so easy. It does sometimes get caught on itself, which is a little frustrating, but that's okay. And you can see I'm basically done. I just have to roll it out a little bit more. I have about 3 feet I need to reach. So come over here and pull out my extra 3 feet that I need. Right there. Whistle back around. Come in, pull that out. Ooh, I got hit on the face by the taller stake. Be careful whenever you're doing anything. I should be wearing safety glasses, not my regular glasses. But I have stakes and tomato cages that I'm wrapping this around. And I'm basically done. Woo, there's that same stake. Evil, evil, evil stake. Oh, come back around. And come in, and I am done. This is the last thing I have to chicken wire, So I'm just gonna keep my whole roll right here. There's no reason to cut it or move it. And my work is done. Or not. I still have to take the leaves that I took from my husband and put them inside my chicken wire cage. Oops. I missed. Well, at least half of maybe half. Wow, that is really warm. Oh my goodness. Ah! Now I lost my camera. Okay, whoops. Okay, what I was trying to say was get my camera back in place is I missed. All this is sitting right here. It's supposed to be in there, but I just stuck my hand in here and it's no! Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can keep my camera together this time. There you go. Stay, camera. Stay. What I was saying was, this is really warm in here. And that's what's great about compost, is compost stays warm, which then it keeps your soil warm, it keeps your hydrangea warm. And the big thing with hydrangeas in the wintertime, they have moisture inside their stems and their leaves. The leaves will eventually fall off, but they have moisture in the stems, and they grow off of old growth right here. See all those buds inside the nodes and buds all throughout. And the problem with winter is they can handle winter. They can't handle losing the moisture inside. And what happens is you get those cold, frosty winds, which slowly pulls out that moisture, and that's why you're not getting blooms or your plant's not getting bigger. And then because you have no blooms, it has to shoot out new growth at the very bottom and start all over. That's why your hydrangea's not blooming. Let's take some of this mess I made on the outside of the cage and actually put it inside the cage. Took me about 5 minutes and I filled the bottom with leaves. Now you're probably asking me why haven't I filled the whole thing? I have plenty of leaves at this point. The reason is I'm waiting until the frost comes in. Well, for one, I love this red, bright red color that it's giving off, but I'm just preparing it at the bottom right now. Once the frost hits, it's gonna kill off the leaves. Once the leaves fall off, then I'm filling it the rest of the way. If I do it ahead of time, I don't want to cause this to mold and cause the branches to mold. That's why it's only at the bottom, on the outside, making sure to pull all of these up out of the leaves. And I did the same thing for the one over here. You can see I have a plenty of leaves over here. And then just taking this out. This one, two different situations. This one is sitting underneath a pine tree, another maple tree, and a pine tree. What I'm going to do next year is I'm going to cut these branches down so it gets more morning sun this way. And then that will give this is the first time, so that's why you don't see any blooms. This is the first year, I planted it, but you can see a lot of them are going to come up next year. Look at all that, especially right in there. Take a look right here. There we go. That's what's going to shoot out. Oh, even right here. If I can save that little spot right there, that can grow as well. Get that out of there. little bird gift too. But that's how I'm gonna get this one to bloom. And then it'll turn, this one, as you can see, it's starting to turn already. It's starting to get that like rust, bright, vibrant red color. Just like the one over here, excuse my mess. Just like this one. And then with the rest of the leaves, I'm just gonna fill in and give it a nice compost throughout my garden. This one bloomed really late, only because it was shaded, well, by my tomatoes, which are now dead. You know, first little frost came in, knocked them out. And then too much shade caused it to bloom a little later, which I actually love now to see that yellow come in. But go throughout, and I'll fill all the leaves in here and continue.